So marriage, it's a beautiful thing. I feel like most relationships, the end goal should be, you know, y'all getting married. Now, on the other hand, I do feel like marriage isn't everything. We see people getting divorced left and right. Every other day, someone's hopping online telling their story about how they hate their husband or they hate their wife. And you know, the whole marriage thing isn't glitters and peaches. Now, today we're gonna be discussing celebrity wives and how they love to embarrass their husbands. If we had a Mount Rushmore of these individuals, Jada Pinkett Smith would be number one.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, that was witty as hell.
There, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Why would she post that?
No, because she don't just.
Would you
look
say
at that pain in
that
his
she
eyes,
helped
man.
us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, you know, don't just start roll. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Jada,
Please
why would you
watch
post that?
us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Every morning, Jada Pinkett Smith wakes up, looks herself in the mirror, and says, I'm going to make today hell for Will Smith. Now, you would have thought the entanglement back in the day would have been enough embarrassment for Will, but Jada wouldn't stop at that. She's now on a media tour of sorts where she aims to embarrass Will Smith just a little bit more each interview she goes on. Jada kicked everything off by saying, oh yeah, me and Will have been together for 7 years. So yeah, the slap of Chris Rock, that happened when we were separated for 5 to 6 years. Now, she's just letting everybody know that her and Tupac were quote-unquote soulmates.
Now, number two has to be Ayesha Curry, the wife of basketball star Stephen Curry.
Oh, all right, Aisha. I think it's time for a drink. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Yes, we get to drink. Marcel? Marcel?
That's crazy.
Thing that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize.
The only male attention you should be getting is from your husband. That's the point of marriage. Now, the third woman I'm going to put on this Mount Rushmore is the wife of a known comedian, Akaash. Now, the first time I even heard of this guy was because of this Fresh and Fit podcast clip.
What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. Those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots. So if you're saying, hey, I don't generally date them, but I have more space for it, even though I still think it's a little corny.
Akaash only dates brown.
Yeah,
Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman.
is
that was
like
important
loyal
to me.
through and through.
Okay. And I understand it's not as important for y'all, but as an Indian, there's not a lot of us who are famous. So whether you like it or not, people are looking at you as a role model. You guys have established yourselves as role models. From simps to pimp.
If you're looking up to Fresh and Fit as role models, seek help. Okay? Anybody but them.
Which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I looked into what you guys
spitting,
are about. And a lot of the
it.
shit is just childish, which is fine if you want to be funny. We just talk about how doctors ain't shit for 45 minutes. We are not in any way life coaching. We are not in any way trying to help men outside of, hey, come have a laugh for a couple hours. If you're going to paint yourself as life coaches and then say shit like, my preference is, which is honestly bullshit. It is, I don't...
Hey, bro, you just see, though, how they be having that energy for women. Like, they sitting there listening to him talk, but if it was a woman talking, they would have got up all rowdy and hostile, but it's another man, so they sitting there just taking it. I find that funny.
Want to date black girls. That's the way every black dude that fucks white girls says it. I've dated black girls in my life. All right, bro. Who the fuck hasn't except me? You know what I mean? Everybody gonna dabble in everything. It is the mentality that I have an issue with, and Alex is upset with the specific words, true, but underneath it, he's upset with the mentality. And a lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think is stuff that's kind of childish. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do? I don't get married. Just don't get married. You actually trying to help men, or you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old? That's some shit you say to college. I'm gonna turn you from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up?
So he was spitting in that clip. And mind you, that took place in 2022, so 3 years ago. As you heard, he's only talked to one woman. She's Indian as well. And he was speaking, very highly of her.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe.
What did that conversation go like?
I don't remember how it came. I think she said
You
it.
blacked out?
She said it, and then I was like...
When she said, I'm a virgin, you went, your heart exploded?
Yeah,
Oh, he got happy. He said nothing compared to.
Exactly, dude. I was
a stallion compared to anybody else.
I was
that's great.
so happy.
Yeah, that for
so
sure.
relieved.
So this clip is very interesting because I want to know who's lying. He stated that his wife was a virgin prior to meeting him and they both had no sexual partners. Well, a few weeks ago, his wife came out saying this.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, she wasn't lying, by the way. You know what I'm saying? She got a thing for the white boys. And I'm not the one to talk about anybody's appearance, but these dudes are subpar as hell. And that's the thing about a lot of these non-white women, Indian, Asian, even some self-hated black women. The first white men they see, they throwing themselves up to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is.
Don't blame the brown girls for going to white men. Blame yourself and your friends for being trash options. So do me a favor to all my brown girls who are starting college. You actually don't have to date the first guy that gives you attention. And believe me, I know I'm speaking from experience because I was super sheltered in high school, didn't really date, was a late bloomer. So when I got to high school, I was like, when I got to college, I was like, oh my God, it's like open season. And like all these guys are like starting to give me attention.
That's the thing too, for real. Like what you will notice is like the girls in high school that was like their parents were super overprotective, when they get that little bit of freedom, my nigga, they turn into some of the biggest. They be going.
And like everyone's being so social. And literally like the first guy I met on the first day I moved in, I ended up dating him on and off for a year.
Was that Akaash?
Why? You don't have to settle for someone's crusty, dusty son. Like settle in, get your friend group going, see like where you kind of vibe, and then maybe like wait for the third guy or like the fifth guy that gives you attention.
Bruh.
And then like
it's like she reminiscing on her whole days, bro. Like, just go be a hoe again. Or go get a therapist. Why do they hop online and you know that your husband is this big person? Go get a private therapist and talk to them. Don't go put this shit online. Like, stop. Why do they keep doing this? It's like y'all really want to embarrass y'all partners, dog.
maybe you can like go for that, because I think like especially brown girls who grow up really sheltered, it's just like so fun to be in this new environment, to be without your parents, to be like living in dorms and like co-ed situations. And I get the excitement, but don't settle. Like learn more about yourself before you kind of just like lock yourself down.
I mean,
in
that's
a
true. That
situation
is
with
true
a
what she's saying,
relationship
but
that,
I don't
like,
think you gotta be out here sleeping with everybody to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the males, bro, I'm very adamant on this, bro. If you a male, stop slinging, you know what I'm saying? Stop slinging your meat at every other female. And if you're a woman, stop slinging your pom-pom at every male. It's just, it's that simple, you know what I'm saying? It go both ways. It really do.
Probably like won't last that long anyways, because it's usually just like puppy love and, you know, all that stuff. But I'm saying that with the best of intentions. It's gonna be like so much fun. I feel like I had so many fun memories in college. So yeah.
Hi, my name is Jasleen, and these are things that I do as a stay-at-home wife. Or sorry, I don't do. I don't cook, I don't clean, and I don't do my husband's laundry. I do cook sometimes if I feel like it, and I clean up sometimes, like if it's like a mess or things like that. I feel that I don't have to do things to justify or prove my worth that I'm allowed to do this. And here are some of the things that I do. I pick out movies.
I mean, this shit ain't funny. You just hopping online embarrassing your husband. You making him seem like the fucking lamest nigga of all time. You don't do anything. You don't work. You don't do nothing. You a stay-at-home wife, but you don't even do stay-at-home wife things. I mean, And I mean, I'm not saying that's what you should do as a stay-at-home wife, but if you're not working, I mean, at least make it easier for your husband who's the breadwinner. You don't got no kids. All right,
I pick up fun movies.
When you say fun movies, you mean movies that I really think like I'm gonna watch?
I craft witty replies.
Just give a couple
No,
examples.
just let me cook.
Okay. You want to cook all of a sudden?
I walk happy. Oh, I take care of my dog. I take care of our dog a lot. I'm an amazing dog mom. I take him to all his appointments. I do all that stuff. I provide emotional support. I'm very understanding of my husband's work schedule. Don't say anything because I am.
I'm not saying anything.
And what else do I do? I order water bottles.
For whom? For me?
For me.
How y'all feel about this situation, man? Me looking on the outside in, I'm kind of thinking this like a publicity stunt. Like, it's no way she went online saying all of these things about her husband, how she used to be a hoe, this and that. And I don't know. It seems kind of off. It either sounds off or this nigga really a goddamn cuck. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out this video right here, man.